Hey there guys, I am SonicGhost and welcome back to some more Let's Play Shadow the Hedgehog. Last time, we finished up the pure hero pathway, and now we have unlocked our final story here in the story mode, the last story. We've seen all 10 endings at this point in Shadow the Hedgehog, and once you see all 10 endings in the game, you unlock yourself the last story. Now, what does it mean by see all 10 endings here in Shadow the Hedgehog because of just how complicated this story can be? Well, simply put, for completing all 10 routes in the game, that counts as completing 10 different storylines. So we made our way through the Pure Dark pathway as Dark, Pure Dark as Hero, Slightly Dark as Dark, Slightly Dark as Hero, Neutral as Dark, Neutral as Hero, Slightly Hero as Dark, Slightly Hero as Hero, Pure Hero as Dark, and finally Pure Hero as Hero. All 10 of these pathways have their own unique ending, and we've seen all 10 of them, putting us into the final storyline here in Shadow the Hedgehog. The last story is going to take all the story elements we've seen up to this point in Shadow the Hedgehog and put a bow on every single plot point that we experienced thus far. So without any further ado, let's experience Shadow's last story.
Finally, I've got all the Chaos Emeralds. Now, I can uncover the truth about my past. All of it.
Well done, Shadow. Our ritual can now commence as planned. Give me the Chaos Emeralds.
Shadow!
Huh? Shadow, give me the Chaos Emeralds!
Do not give the emeralds to Black Doom, Shadow.
They're planning to destroy the planet.
Ignorant fools. We're here to save the humans from their own demise. We offer salvation.
What?
Their greed, thirst for power, and affinity for betrayal has them on a path of self-destruction. Their actions will lead to extinction of their species. We're here to save them from themselves with our perfect order, allowing them to live through their desperate lives in peace. Humans are a great energy source for us. They will be well kept. Let us begin our ritual of prosperity. Chaos Control!
This can't be happening.
What was that? What just happened?
Those black creatures just warped the comet down to the surface using Chaos Control.
No, that's impossible.
That's why you needed the Chaos Emeralds.
Precisely. The comet's velocity isn't powerful enough to pass through another planet's atmosphere. The Emeralds amplified the space-time control powers of Chaos Control. We need them to charge to full power. It's the perfect plan. That's why I needed the Professor to help me.
What?
That's insane!
The professor was in development of the ultimate life force, but he needed my help. So we made a deal. I helped him, and he promised to deliver me the 7 Chaos Emeralds. That's how you were created, Shadow. You would help us do both.
Me? I can't believe it.
That can't be! He betrayed his own people for research? For Black Doom?
Big deal. We can't just stand here doing nothing.
Yeah, let's do this! I'll crush that cosmic rock ball!
Knuckles, what's wrong?
A special weapon. This gas, once released, is quickly absorbed into your bloodstream. In a moment, total paralysis will hit your nervous system. The end is near now. My dear offspring, eat and devour these savory dishes.
Back off, you slime balls!
What is that?
Back off, you slime balls!
What is that?
Remember, the humans are your enemy.
Did
I gave you
die?
life, Shadow!
That's why you were created.
Please help me, Shadow.
What?
I am Shadow the Hedgehog. I've left the past behind me. No one can tell me what to do now. I will destroy you, Black Doom!
I gave you life, and this is how you repay me? The irony of it all is I gave you life. Now, I'll take it back.
Shadow!
You're our only hope now.
Can you hear me, Shadow? He's got to be on the inside!
Use chaos control to make your way inside.
Shadow, I believe in you. You can do it.
Dare give up!
Please hurry.
You're strong enough. I know you are.
Man, we have a lot of information to take in here as we make our way through our final stage here in Shadow the Hedgehog, The Last Way. This stage here is a gauntlet of us rushing through the Black Comet, attacking as many aliens as we see here to build up our chaos control meter to zoom through this stage as fast as possible, as we only have 10 minutes to get to the end. If we don't get to the end in 10 minutes, it's game over for Shadow and his friends. But to go into everything that we just heard leading us into our final stage here in the game, Black Doom's true intentions finally being revealed shouldn't really be too much of a shock to the player, as Black Doom is always been themed as the villain here of the story, but now we know his true intentions. Black Doom just wanted to get the Black Comet into the Earth's atmosphere and suck the planet dry of its energy. And to do so, he needed Shadow's help, because the only way to get the comet into the planet's atmosphere is by using the 7 Chaos Emeralds. So Shadow was gathering these emeralds for Black Doom without knowing his true purpose. And now that we know that it was just to use Shadow and not to help him out in any fashion, we feel betrayed. But knowing now that Black Doom is the reason why Shadow is born, because Black Doom contributed his own blood and DNA to Jared Robotnik, is a massive plot twist that I never saw coming playing this game as a child. Simply put, the idea of Black Doom donating his own blood to have Shadow be born in general is really shocking when you play Sonic Adventure 2 and realize that in some ways that doesn't make as much sense as you would think, due to the Bio-Lizard being the prototype of the ultimate life form, and that said creature doesn't share any similarities to Shadow whatsoever, which really makes you think, is the Bio-Lizard also using some of Black Doom's DNA, or is it all just original and that was a creature made before Shadow was created with Black Doom's DNA instead? And hence how we have Shadow the Hedgehog be, well, a hedgehog instead of a giant lizard creature. Very hard to say when you really break it down, but it is still, at least when I was playing this growing up, a major plot twist I did not see coming. And it does explain a lot when it comes to how Shadow here at the very end of the story is able to move around while everyone around him is paralyzed, because this said gas that's being released from the Black Comet, Shadow's immune to, as he has Black Doom's blood running through his veins. So he is immune to the effects of the Black Comet, just like Black Doom himself. So because of that, it is up to Shadow to get to where Black Doom is located here on the Black Comet and put a stop to his plans, as Shadow is our only hope at this point for the planet to survive along with the human race. And this stage here is a big gauntlet of a bunch of enemies, as we've been seeing so far, but a lot of roadblocks here where we need to use Chaos Control to continue, because there's a lot of sections here that you just flat out cannot make with normal platforming here. And another one's coming up right up ahead. So we're gonna hit this set checkpoint, wall jump off these walls very close to the edges, may I add. And then from here, we got ourselves some aliens just spawning in indefinitely, because as Shadow's saying, this is yet another dead end. And the only way out is to build up enough meter here for Chaos Control. So let's go ahead and use our set Chaos Control. And behind us here is a checkpoint, so we're gonna go ahead and hit that set checkpoint. We're at the final stretch of the level, so let's use Chaos Control one more time. Zoom down below, and at this point, let's just run through this section here as fast as we can, because there's just gonna be a lot of aliens spawning in here, but we don't have to fight any of them. We can run right past them all and confront Black Doom face to face.
There he is. I found him.
All right, so we're gonna be cheating here a little bit to unlock the Shadow Rifle early. So in order to unlock the Shadow Rifle here, you need to beat the last story, which includes both the last way and the final boss at the very end. But we won't have any other time to show off the Shadow Rifle, so we're here in the last way collecting our final set of secret keys. And while we collect these said keys, we will use the Shadow Rifle in this stage, which in my opinion is the best weapon you get from completing any of the storylines here in Shadow the Hedgehog. So this weapon right here is the Shadow Rifle. It comes with 20 bullets, but every single one of those bullets are extremely powerful to a point where you can basically one-shot every single enemy here in Shadow the Hedgehog. It's an extremely powerful gun and probably one of the best ones in the entire game, hands down. But speaking of down, we want to head down below here, right past where the first checkpoint area is. We got two worms guarding our first key. So now with those worms defeated, we want to continue forward to the second checkpoint. And at this point in the game, since we only have these 5 keys left to collect before we're done with secret keys, we're going to be getting them all in one go. No need to montage this because the keys are actually pretty close together. So for one final hurrah, let's grab our last set of keys. And our second one is here right next to the second checkpoint, just on the left side of this platform. Pretty easy to get. At this stage, we want to go ahead and make our way further down the level here because our next key is after this long vertical room. I want to jump down below, and we got aliens up above here just kind of chilling on their own platforms, which normally aren't really much of a threat because you just run past this room, but you want to jump over to the left side of the said room because up here on the left is your third secret key. From here, we got a section where the game expects the player to fill up the hero gauge so that you can use Chaos Control. But you don't actually need to use Chaos Control to get through this section, because with a well-placed spin dash jump, you can jump across the gap here and just continue forward. The no vacuum gun this stage means that you shouldn't be able to get through here normally, but we know how we can platform around this game, no matter what conditions we're given, so it doesn't matter if we don't have a set weapon or a set path to go forward, we can make our own path. Coming up here into another Chaos Control section, we got a bunch of worms here in this bottom half, and we're going to use these worms to get Chaos Control and use it before the dead end up ahead, because we want to deactivate Chaos Control on this top platform by pressing the X button, because coming up here onto the top half, we got aliens here that lead us over to the left side of this room, which have 3 more black arm aliens guarding your 4th key. Jump down below here to hit our next checkpoint, and from here we want to pass this 4th checkpoint area, go through this long loop section, and our final key will be located not too far past this big loop. So we're going to jump down below, climb up this said section on our right, and we can see here off in the distance there is yet another cage with a big alien guarding it. Defeat that said alien, and now we have access to our final secret key. So from here, we want to restart the level because our final secret door in Shadow the Hedgehog is located right next to the very first checkpoint area. And this secret door is a very useful secret door here for the last way. So before we go through the said secret door, we're going to fill up our hero gauge one final time to use one more Chaos Control here in the last way. And this Chaos Control will take us to the very end of this said stage. Keep on dropping these aliens. With the Shadow Rifle, I defeat them in no time at all and fill my meter even faster. But our final secret door houses a warp hole that will warp the player to the 4th save point. So how about we use this save point to activate infinite Chaos Control for one final time and zoom our way through the last way as fast as possible to get to Black Doom. This would be perfect if we were going for a massive time bonus, because when you're in the checkpoint menu, the timer stays frozen. So whatever time we have here will be the time we end the stage. But the last way, along with the final boss, do not have any rankings whatsoever. So don't worry about performing well in this said last stage, because you can do as good or as bad as you want, but as long as you beat the stage, that is all that matters. But now we're here at the end of the last way. Let's confront Black Doom once and for all.
Well done, Shadow. You've gone farther than I expected. I'm impressed. But you still don't understand, do you? The future we offer is the only option for these humans.
I've heard enough. You're boring me to death, Black Doom. You're going down!
Such bravado for a little hedgehog. I thought you were different from the rest, but maybe not. We are more alike than you think. The same blood runs through our veins.
This can't be. Just who are you?
Don't you know? You were created from my blood.
What?
That's right. You are a part of me. Do you feel that? I can control you. You cannot escape me, nor can you escape your past.
Damn you! No! It's not true!
SBO, are you in yet?
Quiet, Charmy! SBO, we need you to focus, because if we don't hurry, all the data we recovered will be lost!
Easier said than done. Who signed me up for this anyway?
That's it. I'll do it. Get out of the way.
Get back here, you idiot! Hey!
It's working!
Shadow, my son,
Professor?
What is this?
if you're listening to this, then the worst has happened. You need to know the truth. The government plans to shut down this research facility. The government plans to cease all of our research and imprison all who know about you. I made a terrible mistake, Shadow. It's all my fault. Making contact with that comet.
Professor Gerald?
Now listen very carefully. In 50 years, the Black Comet will return. They plan to harness its powers to destroy this planet. The only way to stop them was to develop a way to use the very power they intended to use against them.
That's it! It's brilliant!
Shadow, it's up to you, and only you can stop them. I developed the Eclipse Cannon. It's the only weapon that can destroy that black comet. Shadow, you are the only hope to save mankind as we know it. The future of this planet depends on you.
Don't worry, Grandfather. Shadow and I will protect this planet. Right, Shadow?
Gerald, you fool. Shadow is already in my control. What's this? Well. Seems like you're immune to my mind control.
You have no control over me, Black Doom. I now understand why I am here. I made a promise and I'm here to keep it. Today, I put my past behind me.
Have it your way, Shadow. So be it. Be prepared to meet your maker. Your past, present, and future ends here. Today, prepare to die. Say goodbye, Shadow, as you witness my true wrath.
It's time to put a stop to Black Doom's plans once and for all. Let's take down this devil.
relentless pain.
Shadow, can you hear me? We managed to escape from that cup. There's no need to hold back. Cause as much havoc as you need to.
Go for it, Shadow!
Shadow, you may be invincible in your super form, but getting hit will cause you to lose time.
You can get more pieces from those balloons.
Chaos?
Nice shot, Shadow. That's his weak point.
Is that all you've got? Chaos control!
The power of the Chaos Emeralds. Launch the Chaos Speed. Use it to impale it.
Use only paper to build up power, and then release it to create chaos.
Chaos? Spear! Chaos? Spear! Behold the ultimate power! Spear!
Why can't you understand?
Chaos?
Humans are the parasites of this world.
Spear!
Absolute power is the only way to bring order to the planet. The humans must be eliminated. Shadow, open your eyes. Realize that sympathizing with these humans has all been a mistake.
Can you hear me? The gas was uncovered. Still made its way into our shelter.
I seem to have underestimated the true power of the humans. No matter, I will destroy you all the same.
Chaos? Spear!
Before long,
Chaos?
from this comet will spread over the entire planet. Cease these futile attempts to
Chaos?
resist. You alone cannot change this planet's fate. Die along with these foolish humans.
Chaos? Spear!
What do we do?
Chaos?
I can't keep my...
Spear! Chaos?
I believe in you.
Chaos? Spear! Chaos? Spear! Chaos? Spear!
Impossible. I am the supreme being that rules this universe. I am the immortal life form. I am the ultimate power.
This is the end of you, and the end to my cursed past. Only one thing left to do. To put the past behind me. Chaos Control! Shadow, that was sweet.
I hope he's okay.
I'm sure he's fine, Rouge. After all, he is Shadow.
How about giving me back those Chaos Emeralds now? Hey! Get back here, you creep!
After the way we all treated him, he saved us all in the end. We were all wrong about the Professor. Let us pay homage to Professor Gerald. Let's work to ensure peace and prosperity for a brighter future. What do you say, Commander?
Excellent idea, Mr. President.
Goodbye forever, Shadow the Hedgehog.
Shadow, can you hear me? This might be the last chance I have to speak to you, so what I said about having created you, it was all a lie. Everyone thought you died during that horrible incident, but I rescued you with one of my robots. You lost your memory, that's all. You really are the ultimate life form my grandfather created.